Delamere Forest is a large wood in Cheshire, covering an area of 2,400 acres and is the largest area of woodland in the country. Delamere, which means Forest of the Lakes, was established in the late 11th century and is the last of the great forests of Mara and Modrum, which covered over 60 square miles. The forest is home to many a strange tale, involving stories of ghostly apparitions, cryptid creatures, and even UFOs. In 2006, during the early hours of Valentine's Day, February 14th, a night shift worker was driving home past the road running past the Delamere railway station when they came across a horse-drawn carriage. The carriage was dimly lit by lanterns and the driver remained motionless as the witness's car went past. Later the same year, two walkers witnessed a spirit that resembled a white lady whilst deep in the forest. They reported that she stared at them for minutes before floating upwards and into the trees, vanishing from sight. Tales of cryptid creatures date back as far as Roman times, where soldiers came into contact with a dragon-like creature with grey and black scales preying on deer and wild boar. In 1974, a group of 6 people witnessed what they described as a large saber-toothed tiger. In 1985, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor came into a clearing and were surprised to find a creature of elephant size with a head similar to a dinosaur. Luckily, the creature was asleep and they were able to escape unharmed. More recently, there have been various sightings of Dogman creatures, including a story from 4 young Go Ape customers who became aware they were being watched from the bushes by something resembling a large black wolf. With so many reports of strange occurrences, the Northern Frights team attended to investigate. To prepare for their investigation, Chris from the Northern Frights attended Delamere Forest as a pre-investigation visit to get the lie of the land and to see what they could expect. Chris was joined by Sarah from To Investigate. Whilst walking along the pathway into the forest, Chris and Sarah came upon something curious on the ground.
That is really weird.
That is weird.
It was a frosty evening, and on the ground there was a perfect circle etched into the icy floor. The circle was located on a deserted footpath through the forest, nowhere near any heat sources. On such a cold evening, what could have created the heat to make this mark on the floor? There were no markings on the floor leading up to the circle, no tyre tracks, no footprints, nothing.
This is iPhone footage of the ice circle that we have discovered whilst walking. Interesting.
Moving on from the ice circle, Chris and Sarah continue their journey deeper into the forest.
Did you do that again?
What was that?
Like a...
If there are any non-human intelligent species here that can hear my voice. We do not judge, please come towards us. We wish to communicate for the benefit of both our species. What the hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
Growl.
That was a growl!
After calling out and asking for communication, suddenly both Chris and Sarah hear a loud growl coming deep from within the forest. Now, unfortunately, the camera doesn't pick this up clearly, but have a listen to this enhanced audio and see what you think. It is hard to hear, but if you listen at the end of the clip, you can hear a deep growl, although very quiet compared to how it sounded at the time.
Please come towards us. We wish to communicate for the benefit of both our species. What the hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
Growl.
That was a growl!
I heard you, I'm not afraid. Please come and talk to us.
Oh my god! Oh my god, there's fucking growls!
That's fine, we understand. That's how you communicate, that's fine. Fine. Please do that again. That's a low one.
That was another one.
That was a low one.
Could this have been just an everyday animal disturbed in the forest? Or could this have been one of the legendary cryptid creatures known as the Dogmen? We asked Tom to look into the legend.
Dogmen are said to be creatures around 7 foot tall, have blue or amber eyes and appear to be canine-like, but with the torso of a man and a fearsome howl. The first reported sighting of the Dogmen in North America came in 1887, and there have been multiple accounts since then. In 2018, a mysterious creature was shot dead in a forest in Montana, puzzling scientists who couldn't work out what species it was. Photos show that it had long dark fur, an elongated snout and a large head. Experts said its ears were too large and its legs and torso too short for it to be a wolf, which are common for North America. Wolves haven't roamed the UK for about 500 years, so sightings of large wild dogs cause much more alarm here. In 2006, there was a spate of multiple sightings across the UK. Reports flew around England's Cannock Chase, Staffordshire. Witnesses had said they had seen a fully grown wolf roaming around the area. On June 28th in 2006, motorists on junction 10A off the M6 motorway near Cannock reported seeing a wolf-like creature racing between lanes at rush hour. David Bunt, a farmer from Winsford, Cheshire, was walking back home down an old 1 mile track to his farmhouse in 2022 when he had a strong sense that he was being followed. When he reached his home, he noticed that his 3 horses were running in distress, and the sheep had grouped together in the far side of the field. Reaching for his binoculars, he surveyed the grounds and was drawn to a moving branch. There he first saw 2 gigantic grey animal arms with claws, followed by a large dog head looking directly at him. He was so distressed that he felt as though he was having a heart attack.
You join us here tonight at Delamere Forest. We're here in search of phantoms. There have been sightings of a horse and cart spirit here, a lady who floats off into the trees. There's been reports of cryptid creatures here, such as dogmen, lizard-headed creatures, all sorts. Who knows what we'll find tonight? Let's go and have a look.
Delamere, which by day has a family-friendly atmosphere, and has a very different feel to it by night. The tales of cryptid creatures, spirits, and even satanic cult practitioners play on our minds. The dark tree line created an ideal place for any of these to lurk, leaving us all feeling uneasy. Right, so Chris is going to do the Estes method. So we're going to ask some questions. Is there anybody here who would like to communicate with us? Could you please go to the gentleman down there and tell him your name?
Woman's voice, me.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so there's a lady's voice.
Woman's voice, they or them. Man's voice, no.
Can I ask any questions, yeah?
Woman's voice, grey.
Grey.
Kind of what we were about, maybe.
Oh yeah, we were talking about what colour lady would we be seeing, and we were thinking about different colours, and we were thinking, oh, it's obviously the grey lady, because it's always grey.
And why?
Woman's voice, you.
Can you see us? Are you talking to me? Why are you in the forest?
Woman's voice, hi there.
Hi. Why are you in the forest? Did you die here?
That sounded like a scream.
Oh. Scream. It's a shame it can't be recorded. Did you do a scream? Were you killed down here?
Sounded like Jupiter.
Jupiter.
It's an alien.
Yeah. Why
Woman's
do...
voice, yes.
Yes. Oh.
No, that's...
What, because they're alien?
Are you an alien? Okay. Said yeah.
Woman's voice, couldn't make it out.
Oh.
Woman's voice, yes.
No, well, we don't know.
Okay. So, were you murdered here?
Woman's voice, people.
Well, like alien people, or... Because I'm going back to the alien now, because she
Yeah.
said yes. Do aliens visit this forest?
Man's voice, could do.
Could do. Oh. So they could. Why are you in the forest? Did you die here? Do you live around here?
Man's voice, stage.
Stage. Who are you? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell?
Woman's voice, beats.
Why are you here?
Woman's voice, yes.
Yeah, why? Do you like it here? Do you like visiting here?
Woman's voice, pools.
Pools?
Something could have happened. Bodies of water. Just loads of bodies of water.
Yeah. There's lots of pools, yeah.
Woman's voice, yeah.
That's crazy. Are you really having a conversation with us? What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, something over either up there or down over there.
It was like a footstep, wasn't it? Like something standing on something.
On a stick.
On a stick,
That
yeah.
sounded like it said kill them. Horrible.
Oh no, we're not horrible. Don't kill us. Oh my god! And we just heard like a crack. Was that you cracking? Was that your footstep that we heard?
Oh, fucking hell.
What?
I just heard them again. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Before you said, right? Before you said about kill them, we heard a massive crack over there, like someone stood on a stick.
Yeah, and then something else again in the same voice said them. I'm like, oh.
Oh no.
That was horrible. Horrible.
Oh my god.
Got a lot in there.
Well-
I don't usually get that much out of it.
Well, we weren't barely asking any questions. It was just going yes, and like we were talking about aliens, and she goes yes, and things like that.
It was either like a stick, either been snapped off one of the trees or something stepped on a stick.
It was
That's what
proper
I thought.
loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Probably just coincidence, but
It could have been, but it was just as soon as you said kill them, it
It was like 5 seconds before it.
was like a snap.
if there are any extraterrestrial creatures that can hear my voice, can you communicate with us in any way you know how? If you speak to this lady here, she has headphones on that will allow us to hear you. Can you speak with her? Tell her your purpose. What brings you to this place? Are you stuck here? Or did you stay here for a purpose? It's quite windy, so there's a lot of tree movement and sounds. It's hard to distinguish what actually might be something. There are reports of dog-like creatures.
They'll say something, but I couldn't quite make it out.
If that was you, can you speak clearly, please? Speak loudly and clearly to this lady, please. Tell us your purpose. Why are you here?
I think I heard like a yeah.
Yeah. If you're here, come towards me. Can you tell this lady your name? Did you live in Delamere? Did you work here? Does this place seem strange to you? Has it changed from what you knew? If you're able to, could you touch one of us? Let us know that you're there. What the hell was that? I think that was a weird noise. It could have been an animal, but that was weird.
Yeah.
Can you come and talk to us? Let me hear you.
EMF levels are flat, as you'd expect in the centre of
What's
the
your name?
forest.
Please come towards this lady.
Love me or something?
Love me.
Like, love me.
Is there a man and woman here? Are we interrupting your conversation?
It's radio. Yeah, something.
If there's anybody that can hear my voice, come towards us. Let us know you're there. We're not afraid of you. If you're a non-human entity, we're not afraid. Please come forward.
Oh, it's eerie, isn't it?
Are there any spirits?
You literally can't see anything, can you?
Did you hear that, David?
No?
I'm sure it's something running through the tree.
You think?
It's going to be an animal, isn't it? The source of the sound could not be found. However, this deep in the forest, it could easily have been an animal.
Can we hear your footsteps if you were here? Give us a sign.
Turned on the brown noise generator. Does anybody can hear this noise? What does this noise mean to you? Do you like this noise? Does it bother you? Does it make you want to come towards it to find out what it is?
If you'd like to communicate with us, now would be the right time. Can we hear your voice? No, I think that's working on the animals, you know.
It's woke them up, they're all
Yeah,
asleep.
it has woken them up. I can hear all the
Something
ducks
in it.
quacking and
Something in it, isn't
swans
it?
or something. Yeah.
So any spirits that are dormant might be woken up. Are there any spirits that can hear my voice? Can you show yourself to us? We've heard stories of an apparition that can show herself.
and then float into the trees. Can you do that for us? Do not think we'd be afraid. We won't be afraid. If that was you, could you use your energy and show yourself? Is there somebody there?
Footsteps? I can hear your voice. If you want us to go, can you tell us to go? Is that whistling?
Over there,
You can't, yeah, I heard like a whistle. Can you whistle?
No further evidence was caught that evening, so the team called it a night. Delamere had proved to be an eerie place to investigate, but with animal sounds and twigs breaking, these distractions had left us frustrated. Our experiences left us in no doubt that there are more secrets to be uncovered in Delamere, and the team planned to return. There have been many sightings reported of unidentified flying objects over Delamere. As the area is a hotspot for activity such as this, we will return on a clear evening in an attempt to document this activity.